We just had an episode where we talked about these financial influencers and how they have this perverse incentive because of ratings to call the next big downfall. And I also have a promised follow-up that I would try to see if I get my CyberTruck to sink in the lake. And you're going to see that it did drive me into the lake after I left Festival of Trees with my wife. But before we get to that, let's talk about these financial influencers. The thing that you're going to hear an episode here soon about Robert Kiyosaki and his 15 years of failed predictions. But the thing that we don't realize is that each time they're predicting the downfall, they're actually hedging themselves against the future downfall befalling them. You see, they all look back at somebody like Michael Burry of The Long Short, where he went out there and called this big bad thing that was going to happen over and over again. And it didn't happen, finally did happen. And while he made a lot of money during that, what all these other financial people see is that he's made far more money on the notoriety from calling the mortgage crisis. And you see, on top of it, there's this incentive that if they call the big downfall, they don't even have to move their investments because the very notoriety of them being the one that called the great big collapse, whatever that next one is, they're going to get that in their corner. They're going to get that as a major accomplishment. They're going to get that as something that heralds how intelligent they are to get them compensated and monetized for that one big call. And you can see in this next episode where Robert Kiyosaki is taking it like to the paint. He is after being the one that makes that next big call. And you can see it in how dire all of his predictions are. Okay, now to the CyberTruck. There was a time that the CyberTruck, while I was recording an episode of The Tilt, tried to drive me down the boat ramp into the lake. And so my wife and I were leaving the Festival of Trees here in Lake Stevens on the 22nd of November. And when we were leaving, I kind of jokingly said, "Hey, honey, turn on your cell phone camera. I'll see if I can get the CyberTruck to drive us in the lake." And it did. And so you're going to see that entire thing play out. Hopefully some fun interaction between my wife and I. But anyway, I hope you guys will enjoy this and be sure to share it with somebody. Remember, in that CyberTruck or any self-driving vehicle, you are the backup system. So while it's nice and fun and relaxing, and I love my full self-drive and still wouldn't trade it for anything, you are the backup system. So you do have to stay aware, especially around boat ramps. With that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on More Than Commas. Around here, I put in home, and I was rolling like this, kind of right near the boat ramp, and then I put in self-drive when I was right about here, and then it thought this was a lane and tried to drive me in the lake. Oh my gosh, it's gonna do it. I'm not gonna hit the brakes. Look at me, I'm not touching anything. Look, show over here, honey. No, show over here, honey.
Stop.
Show over here. Show.
Make it stop. What do you mean, show over where?
You had to show that I wasn't stopping it. It didn't show that I was. Oh, dang. Well, guys,
I don't know where over here is.
Almost
my
take
hands.
Show how deep we are in the water. I'll roll down the window. So
it was gonna try to take us home in the water. Hannah, that is not what we need.
Should we see if I can do it again?
No, I don't like it.
Honey, I can stop it. Bananas.
All right, go ahead, try again. Now I'm on you. Over here, over there.
Okay. Okay, we're in the same place. So what are we mimicking? It was before daylight hours when this happened. Last time, I think, or it was early dawn. And we were past this red line. So in all defense of Elon Musk, okay, like, it's not ideal conditions. And you as the human are the backup for the system. Okay, I'm gonna try it again. So I'm rolling forward. I'm gonna get past those little red things that are in the road. And I'm gonna engage self-driving while I've got home on the radar. I'm hitting go. And then I think it's mistaking these lines. So show the screen that it's self-driving, honey. And
look,
this
it's
time,
turning around.
Gosh, dang it. Does it learn that fast?
It might.
I hope my Optimus robot will learn this fast. I'm still gonna task it with trimming my grass all night long with scissors when I get my Optimus robot.
Okay.
All right, guys, let's give you a little insight into all of the speculation my wife has to deal with about what we're going to do in life. Anyway, we got it to drive into the lake once, and but you guys heard the self-drive disengage. So I guess keep an eye on the CyberTruck and boat ramps, because it does have a, I think it's wade mode. It does not have float mode. Anyway, I hope the camera can even see in this light.
It seems like it.
Well,
Okay, bye.
Anyway, hey, More Than Commas family, that was my wife in the background.